Station here. How's everybody tonight? So, as I said the other night, me and my cousin have been reading the Bible together. We are currently in, I think, chapter 5 of Matthew, maybe chapter 6. And things have been going pretty good. My cat's here. And I have a new setup and I have a new plan. So, we're going to go over the new plan. We're going to go over some news because that's what we do on Kick. And we are going to be just setting things up for the week. So, first off, I want to say thank you to Ordinary Catholic for giving me a shout out earlier this week. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to thank Steve Glosson for coming by the channel. That's huge. So, thank you, Steve. Anyway, it's going to be short. We're going to be under 30 minutes, guys. This is just a really quick update. Let's start off with the news, and then we'll get on to my channel news after that. Okay? First off, the Canelo fight. He lost. Too bad. I thought he was actually doing pretty good. I like a power fighter. I like a slow fighter. But he did not win on points. Losing on points isn't really losing a fight, in my opinion. But it is what it is. All right, so we're going to go over some news. We're going to go over some topics. We're going to hit about 2 or 3 each, and then we're going to move on. So we have Kash Patel facing congressional hearings. I don't really like Kash Patel, to be honest with you. I mean, I know he's technically doing an okay job, but he always seems a little weak on the uptake, you know? We have a judge orders Trump administration to say how it's going to prevent illegal deportation from Ghana. And we have China is launching a probe targeting U.S. semiconductors ahead of Madrid talks. So America's been putting some heavy constraints on China, and China thinks that Mexico adding the same kind of constraints is pressure from America. I don't know, indirect or not, who knows? All right, that's it for that. We're just kind of practicing today. We're going to be doing this much better later on. But we have U.S. and China officials to launch talks in Spain on trade irritants TikTok deadline. I hope TikTok stays free. I hope that China and the U.S. come to terms. But, you know, I'm biased. Let's see. Any topic we need to read about? Not really. We should probably get into the Charlie Kirk thing. We're not going to do it today, but maybe the next time we stream, we'll get into a topic. Okay, Americans are stuck with jobs they can get, not the ones they want. That's been true for all of existence, for all places. That's not really a news story. I will say this. I have noticed that in the Apple app, when you're hearing the stories about Charlie Kirk, it is very biased against him, even when they're technically in a position to take his side. So that is pretty sad to see. Utah governor asks Americans to disagree better. Agreed. We should stop fighting with each other, stop calling for the elimination of opposition. I think that's pretty stupid. LA fires burned. Okay, let's see. That's about it there. Oh, schizophrenia may have been cured. We'll see if that's true. And let's go to one more source, and then we'll get into what we're going to be. The rest of the video is going to be about. Let's get to here. What are the trending topics today? So, trending topics we have. We'll just go through them. Demon Slayer is back. This Crawford won, Notre Dame, Omaha. What's Martinez? Jake Paul was at the fight. Who cares? Let's see. Matt Walsh. What's going on with Matt Walsh? Matt Walsh wants to go after Blue Sky. I think that's really stupid. He's part of the problem. He's not part of the solution. He is part of the inflammatory right. And I don't even know if he's truly right. All right, that's it for that. So we have a plan going forward. So I have a 12-week plan to get everything on this channel, on these channels, back to par. I know things were going really well before I went full-time at the pawn shop. And this channel was doing great. My other channels were doing great. We were growing. We were monetized all over the place. Then I accepted the full-time position, and productivity on these channels just went down. Now I'm back at a corporate job. I do not have time for anything. You know it. I know it. And I have not been streaming, and my videos have taken a little dip in quality. So I've been extending the amount of time it takes for me to produce my videos, which has meant better quality videos, but has meant less viewers. So we got a plan. Let's go over this plan real quick. Where are you? We're not going to go over all the details. I just want to give you guys an idea of what's going to be going on with us going forward. Hold on. Give me a second to get to it. Okay. So we have a 12-week plan. Week 1 and 2 is really just about cleaning up the studio and getting it back up to par. For instance, this arm doesn't stay up like it used to. Then we are going to start doing workstations and dedicated computers. So I have 3 computers that I'm using right now for this. I have my main setup right here, which is my rig. I have a R16 laptop that I'm using for portable stuff, and then I have a little Mac Mini that I'm really having trouble getting going the way that I wanted to. I think I probably should have gotten an M4 Pro or Max. We are going to start having Discord be an active part of our program going forward. We're going to be using it for updating, for conversations, for interaction. So it's going to become a more important part of our platform, because I've been paying for that thing for a few months now. A few of you are on there. It's important for me to start actually using that. We're going to be doing YouTube, we're going to be doing Kick, we're going to be doing X, but each one's going to have its own specialty. It's not going to all be the same thing on each platform. And we do still have our 3 channels here. We have our main channel, which is this one. We have our secondary channel, which is Want to Work Out. And we have our tertiary channel, which is Thoughtful. The other thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some better lighting, some key lights. I do have a new camera. It's not set up yet. That's going to be coming in the near future, maybe 2-3 weeks from now, maybe 4 weeks from now. We are going to be getting an audio mixer, so sound's going to be better. We're going to get some switchers going on. We are going to be using StreamYard and Streamlab. Right now we're in Streamlab, but we are going to be using both going forward. We're going to start. Telegram's going to be used for alerts and for members only. So members only people, you will be having a special platform to communicate with me, or for me to communicate with you, at least one way. We will be utilizing Blue Sky. I don't really want to. You don't really want to, but it's there. Might as well do it. Let's see what else is going on. We're going to get some new equipment. We're going to get some acoustics in here, so that way the sound quality is going to go better. We're going to get some lighting in here. Not as much as recommended, but we're going to at least pick up the quality, okay? We are going to start a newsletter. Members only are going to start getting some much better benefits than they have been getting. We are going to be using X. I'm verified on there. As you know, it's paid, but still, I'm verified on there. So we're going to be using that. Some of you all are watching me right now on X. Let's see, what else are we doing? Our book. We're going to be start submitting it. I am going to get myself an assistant. Probably about 10 weeks from now, we're going to have ourselves a assistant. I am looking, and we've already experimented with this with an editor. We've had an editor for some of the scripts. We're looking for a permanent editor. We're looking for a permanent video editor. So we have better content, better video quality, better everything. Just better editing altogether. And we're going to have ourselves a personal assistant to help do all that. What else do we have going on? Let's see. We're going to start seeking sponsorship. I know Ordinary Catholic doesn't want to hear that, but this is all like very expensive and I need to start making cash. We're going to make a highlight channel. We're going to make a VOD channel. We actually already have one, but I lost it. I don't know where it is. It's the one with the cat on the image. That's that channel. I lost access to it. I also lost access to Thoughtful, but we're going to correct that as well. What else do we got going on? We're going to get a media kit going. We're going to start getting employees going. We're going to have a team. This is like 12 weeks from now, so don't expect this anytime soon. We are going to be doing Reels. We are going to be doing TikTok. What else do we have going on here? So we're planning on getting published. We're going to start copywriting and patenting and registering and trademarking things. We're going to go all around. And yes, I know I said patenting. There's a reason for that. So we got a 12-week plan going forward. I hope this clarifies some things. Yes, I know everybody who watches my channel right now wants to do a watch along. We're not doing a watch along. When my system shut down, all the settings are kind of off. For me to be able to do a watch along right now would be very difficult. But we will get back to watch alongs as well. Anyway, that's about it. I know this is only 12 minutes. I know this is really short. I know I launched this on all my platforms, so people are like, what are you doing? All of this will make sense soon enough. I am very grateful. I love you all. And let's remember what I always say. Love your neighbor. Sorry. I'm being distracted by someone who's not behaving. So let's try this again. So what do I always say? Love your enemy. Love yourself. Love your enemy, love your brother, love yourself, and love God above all. Remember that God forgives you. So forgive.